Hey everyone, welcome to another expert interview show. And in this show, we are going to learn about how to monetize your Facebook Live and how, if you are facing so many challenges in terms of going Facebook Live and monetize your content through video marketing, then this is for you. So the guest is uh, someone who also inspired me when I get started with my publishing journey. And she is none other than June, and she's from Malaysia. And hi, June, how are you?
Hi Saga, how are you? I'm doing good.
Awesome, awesome, great. So I would like to just put all the people just put hashtag live if you're watching live. You will put hashtag replay if you're watching replay. And so we are going to start. So I just wanted to quick introduce June, that she also started when I we are in complete lockdown, right? And she also going to explain how she got started, and she has transformed the video marketing into a next level, and how the lockdown has helped her to transform her business to the next level. So welcome to June to our show, and we're glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here today.
So awesome. So Arjun, can you just tell us like how you got started into this online marketing journey, and how you started with your Facebook Live journey? Please elaborate us like how what is that moment got you into this Facebook Live and online marketing? Please tell us.
Yeah, so it's a very, very funny moment because I think a lockdown changed a lot of life, including mine. Because actually, I have been doing online in the online world for some time. So what I did is that I have the e-commerce store, and then I also have another company that is like technology company. But then because of COVID, and then our country completely locked down, there was like shit. We have no revenue, like we have bills to
Yeah.
pay. It's like one of the, I think a lot of people had that moment. I think it's I'm not alone. But then I remember that night our prime minister kind of like said, hey, you know what guys, and we are just going to lock down for 2 weeks. I wasn't that worried because it was just 2 weeks. It's still we have cash flow to we are able to go through it. However, when it got extended, I was like, I must do something, right? So I remember that time I newly joined this challenge. I think Saga, you're part of that challenge. It's called
Yeah,
One
I
Corner Away Challenge, right?
one away challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. So I joined this challenge, and then in that challenge, there's a saying. It says, start publishing daily, and then you will find your voice. I was like, what the hell is voice? What is voice? I don't understand what is voice. But then I was like, one of the good students, I was like, since they said that we should publish daily, then just do it. Just do it. So I'm very free at home. I have nothing else better to do when I'm in my room. I have my mobile phone. I have not never done any publishing before. I don't have really have a blog that is like business oriented. Then I was like, June, right now is the time that you should take up a challenge. Was I a very video person? No, not at all. I'm not exactly like this. Me and Saga, we weren't exactly like this, what your guys are seeing when we first started. I was like the super, my first life was super suck. Like suck
I
big
saw
time. I
you. I
don't
saw you. I saw you just 4 days before you posted that the first live, how you did it and how you shared your journey. That's awesome. Yeah, super awesome. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. So basically the first life is going to be suck.
yeah.
But one thing me and Saga talk is that we decided to do it anyway, even though it sucked the first time. Because we know that the more often that we do, we are just going to suck lesser and lesser and lesser each day. And then we start to become good at it. People start to like notice like who is June, like who is Saga. So that's how I actually started the entire Facebook Live journey.
Yeah, exactly. Even though people do not watch our live, I go live. Even you also go live. Even I remember that sometimes I ask, hey June, I think nobody watching your YouTube live. I'm the only person watching you. So like you mentioned that even though one people watching, you should go live every single day, right?
Yeah,
So
you're
that is
right.
awesome. So, like, how did you overcome the fear of going live? So, a lot of the people, they never went into live. Even I never went to the live, right? But when I get started, I was like shivering in my hand, and I was very feared to just click that live button, right? So what was your first experience? Can you share, like, what is your experience in the first live experience?
Okay, I want you guys to imagine right now, whoever who is in here, I want you guys to imagine the first time you go to the swimming pool and you swim for the very first time. Were you feeling nervous as well?
Yeah,
Probably, right? Or the first ever time that you ride on a bicycle, you have never ridden a bicycle before. The first ever time that you ride a bicycle, you'll feel very nervous. And that is normal because the kind of nervousness is like we are expanding from our comfort zone. That's the reason that we feel uncomfortable. But uncomfortable is a sign of growth. You are growing. You are expanding out of your comfort zone. That's why you are growing. So the first ever live, I remember like my hands were like, oh shit, should I press? Like I asked my mom, like, should I not? Because the first ever thing that we care is what our friends and family members are going to think about us when they see we go live. What they think about us is what is hindering a lot of us from going live. But guess
yeah,
what? They don't care so much about you.
yeah,
We all only care about ourselves. Like, do we have time to care about what other people think? So if let's say someone think that you suck, so be it, because they can't even have the courage to go live, but then you do. So that's all the mindset. I think it's actually just a mindset blogging that is preventing us to go live. So as soon as you tell yourself, you know what, I'm just going to press the button, just do it, like the Nike kind of like just do it, press the live, you are on live, you have no way back, then you feel like, oh my god, that's easier than you think. That's how I
yeah.
felt.
Awesome. Now the next question is like, uh, what to share? Like people just get stuck. Like I don't know what to share in my life and what content I should share. So can you just share like how you prepare your content, how you structure your content?
My content is like my journey. You know what? It's just like I am writing a diary every single day, but instead of writing it down, I record my diary. So a lot of people think that you can only start your life if, let's say, you're someone who is very good at what you do, or you're someone who is very successful. However, let's think about this. Everyone has different definition of how successful you are. But what is preventing them to go live is that they are thinking to teach someone who is ahead of them. But you
Yeah,
are going live. Actually, you are sharing your knowledge for yourself as a reminder. That's number one. The second is you are sharing your knowledge to someone behind you. So if let's say you're starting out to do like maybe 10 episodes of Facebook Live, what you can teach? You can teach someone who can't even press the live button how to go live, right?
correct.
So when you actually have that kind of mentality, you are a high school student. Don't teach a university student to do something. Teach a kindergarten student. So that's where, if let's say you already have this mindset, there are a lot of things that you can share. If let's say today you learn something new, do a live to talk about what you have learned today. If let's say yesterday you make some mistake in your business, do a live to talk about what mistakes that you have made yesterday so that you can help people who are not even there yet. So eventually, your life is actually your journey, and people feel connected to you is because they enjoy watching your journey of growth. Yeah,
Exactly. So documenting your journey is important. Like the Gary Vee always
yeah,
mentioned, don't create, just document whatever you do, your success, your failures, your results, your lifestyle, your like business. Uh, this is you can document that. That is what, right? Now
yeah.
the next question is, so guys, I would suggest if you're watching this live or and you can ask any questions. I'll take out and June will answer. You at the end of this conversation, right? Oh, okay. So now the next question is after creating content, like how you can monetize that because end of the day we need money, right?
Mm.
To feed our pay our bills, to feed ourselves, our family, right? So how do you monetize your content?
There are a lot of ways that you can monetize your content. But for those out there, if let's say you haven't started out to produce a life, thinking about monetization is going to prevent you to start your life, right? So if let's say you're starting out, definitely that is not the first question you should think about monetization, because soon as that you are not getting money today, you felt like you want to give up. But of course, for those that you're already done sometime, there are few ways that you can monetize. Just imagine that you are comfortable in front of camera, right? You have a knowledge. You can then create a course, be it a free course or a paid course, to teach someone else something. If let's say you're recording a few videos, bundle them into the course, you can collect emails because
Yeah.
you're teaching a knowledge. You collect an email, then you can, if let's say you have no offer yet, you don't have any product that you can sell, what about doing some affiliate marketing? Like you guys can actually learn a lot from Saga. He is like really killing in this, right? So that's why like having all this video being published actually help you to get over the fear to appear in front of camera. That's where you build the audience. The audience is where you are making money. The next thing you need to find out, you need to figure out is what your audience need. You may not
Yeah.
know. So it's very easy. Why not just put up a post? Ask your audience, what do they want to learn from you, right? After they tell you what they want to learn, then you just create a course or you just find a relevant products that you know is going to help them. That's how you're able to monetize it.
Cool. So like as you mentioned that the when you get started with Facebook Live, the first priority should be get comfortable in front of camera, right? That is the first priority because that's the reason why you get started, right? After sometimes when you like good at it, then you can think about that how you can monetize it, how you can help them, your audience, how you can build your audience. That is the part. Even I would say that June, you never believe that in till 69th video, uh, I had like zero earning from my Facebook Live. Like on 69th day, someone like messaged me that I want to talk to you and I want to start online business. Right. Then that day, I think I got some $100 some more. So that is how I get started. So you have to keep on believing yourself, and you and one more thing I just wanted to share that even if nobody watching, but it is not that they are not watching. Even I feel I get so many messages that they are following for last 3 months, 4 months, but they never click a like or hit a comment, right? But they purchase some product from me, right?
Yep.
So these things also happen, right? People who is going to is watching you, you never know who is going to watch you. But so when you keep on doing every single day, they keep noticing you and they started taking action whatever you are going to say, right? Then they start believing your voice, right? That is what finding your voice is all about. Even I was also get stuck when Russell say, "Hey, go live, find your voice, go live, find your voice." What is that? Like I don't know. Like what is finding your voice? Then Russell talk about if you publish for next 365 days, you will be financially free. That's what stuck in my mind that I have to do it. And so I see like I see you like when I get started from day one, you are on I think 60 or 70 videos, and I think then I see like if you were doing, then I can also do, right? So I am also telling my the people currently in the live challenge, 21-day live challenge. Those people are also watching now. So those people are thinking like how I can be good at camera. I see like if I can do 240 video live for the last like for more than last 7 days, then you can also do, right? So that is what all about. Now, June, the next question is like what are the challenges you face like during this Facebook live? Because sometimes we have some time like personal family some network issue or so what do you do? Because I get a lot of time now you can see the light is not here. I'm just using some the backup lights, right? So how do you
Really?
handle that? Yes. So
Okay, I didn't know that. So it's very easy, guys. Do pre-recorded video. Pre-record, okay, do pre-recorded live. So what is pre-recorded live? So after I done about, I think I'm not so sure the figure, about 30 to 40 live, I realized that it's one method, because sometimes I need to go out, right? But then the live video I want to be up like maybe 8 p.m. every single day. So how do I overcome that? So it's very easy. So what I do is that every day I pre-recorded my live, and then I upload to one of the software. If let's say you guys are not familiar, it's called OneStream or Restream. I heard at Restream they cancel their free account or something. You guys can check it out. I upload my video to this portal and then schedule it live at 8 p.m. So it's kind of like I have all those video ready even way before that I'm on live. So that's why a lot of people come and ask me, June, I thought you're on live. Why are you chatting with me right now? How can you do that? So that's the secret, guys.
Awesome. That is secret too. So now we will move into your knowing about your online business. Like, tell us like what do you do basically in your apart. Definitely, live is someone the platform you focus your skill, your business. So what business you are into?
You mean currently?
So what business you are into? Basically, what do you do in terms of business, online business? What is your
Okay, okay.
business all about? Yeah.
Sure, sure. So basically, because of all this experience that I've done, I roll out an academy. I decided it's actually an experiment. How I roll out my academy entirely, I already document the journey. It's an experiment where I was like, okay, June, you have done almost 300 Facebook Live. You should challenge yourself to roll out an academy. So that's the reason that I roll out this academy called Amazing Life Academy, actually teaching people how to go live, how to use Facebook Live to actually build your personal branding and build authority. So currently we are actually, I document the entire thing and even do a lot of survey. And how I come up with this academy is because I asked my family, say, hey guys, what do you want to learn from me? Because like, we wanted to know how to do live. So even back and after I done almost 200 Facebook Live, I have no idea what should I do until I kind of built the audience. Because of the Facebook Live, built the audience and I asked them about it.
Cool. So like how that is good. Like so, you have a course for that, like to teach people how to go live or how to do live. Do you have
Yes,
any?
I have the entire course. That is Amazing
Okay,
Life Academy. Yeah.
okay, amazing. So apart from that, like you also, I heard that you had some businesses, e-commerce businesses back in like before Corona, right? Do you have still that, or like how do you manage all this your business?
I plan to stop that business because
Good.
that e-commerce business I started when I was in college because of my passion in like ladies accessories like earrings, like all
Mhm.
this. And then
Okay.
I started out of passion, and then that time I was like in college. And then in South Asia, I'm from Malaysia. So back then in South Asia, we don't have much online commerce, right? So that's why back then there was a pain point. There was a pain point of like it's difficult to find good designs of all these ladies accessories. That's why I started. But then after the pandemic, I realized, you know what? We are entering into another era. Is there something that I can do differently that is also online? There's also commerce that is so
Mhm.
different than what I used to do, physical product. Then that's where once I started my Facebook, I realized like, oh my God, this is another whole new era that I really enjoy. Because when you are doing things online, one thing you need to take note is that what if lockdown happen again? Like, let's seriously, what if like 5 years later on there's another, I don't know, virus or something like that happen again? Then we really need to think about that. So one thing that is very different or what I do right now is that even the delivery, meaning the product itself, is through online. Facebook Live
Yeah,
is online, video is online. There is no physical product involved, there is no shipment involved. When your delivery of your product, it's even online, that's where you're able to save from all these different lockdown. So that's why from the e-commerce, I'm actually transiting to like info product,
mhm.
coaching, as well as academy right now.
That's cool. So I'll give you an example that many people say that they don't have any product. So how will they get started with online business?
They don't have any product. I started with no
They,
product. I started
so
with no product.
How
Okay,
did you
it's
start it?
okay. It sounds very, oh my god, June, really? It's that easy? It sounds very easy, but then it takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of consistency. So if let's say you have no product, you really need to start publishing right now. Because in the end, it's never about what kind of product they want to sell. It's about what kind of people love and enjoy your content and what kind of people that attracted and they love you, right? Once you keep publishing, you attract this audience to come and look for you, then ask your audience or you think what the audience want. Think what problem they are facing, right? Just think or just ask. And from there, you kind of know what problem they have. You can just be affiliate. You find some products which is not being created by you, and then you offer the product as an affiliate marketing. That's why if let's say you guys are starting out, definitely publishing and at the same time keep learning and then keep finding some products that you know your audience is going to need them. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you suggest that going like so many products or finding out just one product and promote it with your audience? So how do you basically select your product? So select your niche specifically.
How to select your niche? Okay, I think
Yeah.
that is a very good question. How I selected my niche is that time I was being very focused. Okay, there
Mhm.
is this. I believe that Saga also talk about this a lot. Shiny object syndrome. It's like every single time we felt like, oh my god, there's something new. Let's check it out. All right, don't do that because a lot of time it's about your focus. All right, what's your focus? So when I starting out, I kind of like attract people who is very similar to myself, meaning we read the same kind of books, right? We are in the same Facebook group. And
Yeah.
then this is where from all these like the books that I read, the Facebook, and then I started to realize that I am my own client. I start to ask myself, what's my problem? What do I
Yeah.
need? All right. And then how do I attract a lot more people who is just like me? Sometimes it's easier than you think. If let's say
Yeah.
you guys are reading the same type of book, meaning I'm sure that me and Saga we have a lot of similar type of books. We read Traffic Secret, Expert Secret, .com Secret, Think and Grow Rich, The Secrets, and everything, right? I believe Saga read that also. That's how we got connected because we have the similarity. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from here, I kind of like, okay, let's share about the books that I've done. Then I started to attract a lot more audience who is very similar to me because we read the similar kind of book. Then that's where I start to ask myself, okay, what problem do I have? Then from there, you kind of like indirectly you build a niche from your content.
Cool. Yeah, that is the like you mentioned that you are your own dream customers, right? So that is even I also say that to my people, my audience, that if you are not able to find your niche, then just figure out what is the one thing that you have solved in your life, right? Then that solutions can be a great product for someone else, right? So that is what you guys can do is. So now the we'll take out some few questions. So what type of
Yeah,
publishing about of what type of publishing about the product?
the product. What does it mean? What type of publishing about the product?
Uh, what type of publishing services? I think like means they are asking. I think what type of product they wanted to publish. I think the similar kind of niche that is and yeah,
I think the more importantly is that you need to figure out if let's say you are coming from a product perspective, you really need to be the user of the product. I've
yeah,
seen so many people, they are not the user, they are trying to promote it. I was like, do you understand what this product is all about? So definitely, whether you are coming from a niche perspective or you're coming from a product perspective, make sure you know inside out.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Even a lot of people promote by not using them, and they say that just try to sell something. Right? They are just being pushy, being salesy, without even they use their product. Similar, like we are part of like one from the way challenge, right? And
yeah,
when we got started, I see even I got started. by not going into through the challenge. And then I was failed to sell, right? Because I don't know what is that inside. I only think that there is a okay, there is a good commission out of that product, right? But I did not know what is it. Then someone suggested me, hey, you have to go through that product to know about more about that product. Then only you can sell, right?
You're right.
Right, because you know that product better than those who don't know, right? Then that is what the transformation happened. Once I purchased that product, within 7 days I got sale, right? So that is what thanks. So yeah, so another see that, yeah, so Nilesh, he's someone who started Facebook Live. He's also seeing that some people started liking and commenting his video. Right? Yes, so if you consistent enough, people will notice you and they will engage with you. That is what. And yeah, thanks. I think they're giving lot of thanks for you are sharing so much of information. So yeah, so June, I think last questions I would ask that
Mm.
what is the one thing you share our audience that they should not do that mistake, right? What is that mistake they should avoid? Because a lot of people are there new to this industry, right? So there are so many opportunity around us there, right? So what is your message to our audience?
You made mistakes to avoid, right?
Yeah, like one thing that you
Mm.
wanted to share.
Just one thing. Okay. I would say that a lot of you guys are not taking actions because of a lot of reasons. And those reasons is because you care too much. You care too much of what other people think. So that's why the number one advice that I would want to tell you guys is that you should just do it without thinking too much, because eventually it's actually actions is going to give you the results. It is never about thinking. Thinking never give you the results unless you take actions. So let's say right now you have been thinking a lot. Okay, you guys might be thinking, oh, should I start this new business? Should I join One Funnel Away challenge under Saga? Should I like start my Facebook Live? Should I do this and do that? Okay, here's the thing. The fact that you are in this live today, whether you're in hashtag live or hashtag replay, it's a sign. It's a sign. June is asking you take actions right away. Don't think too much. It's a sign for you that you are watching this video right now at a perfect timing, right? At a time that you need it. I know that you guys need it. So there is only 3 words. Just do it. There is nothing worse that will ever happen to you except that you take some time to do something and maybe you did not, maybe you get the result that you want, or maybe you did not. If let's say you did not get the result that you want, it's all right, because this is part of the learning curve. This is part of the learning journey. But what if you are just able to like do something that you really love, right? You never know. So definitely one of the advice I would say, like, just do it. Stop care so much about what other people think. Yeah.
Cool. Another big questions for June.
Hmm?
So hey June, just wanted to ask, like, for instance, imagine you lost everything, your name, your following, your money. What you do again, reach back where you have reached now? Basically, what would your 30 days or 60 days plan to again get started for you are? So like a step-by-step plan. So what is your?
Okay. I think at different timing of your life, you may do different things. So let's say this thing happened right now. I will do the same thing. I will basically, let's say my name, I am reborn. Let's say my name is called October, right? I'm just going to open a Facebook profile, October Lau, start to create content, and then start to build my authority back again. Because eventually the right now is the world that is about personal branding. It's about how you can serve other people, what kind of knowledge that you can share to other people, right? The more that you share, the more that you put yourself out there in all those different social media, people are going to notice you anyway, right? It's just a matter of time. People have not noticed you right now. It's just because you are not there consistently enough, or maybe you are just starting out, and it is very, very normal. So long you have an audience, you will not be broke. so long you have an audience, and so long you have the heart that you want to help even more people to be successful, you won't be broke because your mindset is right. So definitely I'll be doing the same thing as I've done like 365 days ago.
Cool. So that's great answer. So now I think June, you have something for the gift for our audience. What is that gift? So you have
Oh,
some.
yeah.
So yeah. So this is 30-day like content. If you don't know what to put, so she has everything ready made for you, and you can go through this link.juno.co/330. You will get 30 days content plan.
It's actually 30 days live video idea. Like a lot of you guys, because of this, you took up Saga challenge of starting your Facebook live. You may not know what kind of content should you share, right? So what you can do is that we have this listing for you, 30-day content video idea. You kind of like just pick one of topic that you think that you can answer and just do a video about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you are not part of 21-day live, so this is the 21-day live challenge link. You can join also. And thank you, June. Thank you so much for coming and sharing such a great value to our audience and other people. And we'll like to have you another time. And till then, I think thank you so much. The great audience we have. You put us lots of questions, good, valuable questions. So thank you, June. Thanks a lot to coming here.
No problem. Thanks, Saga, for inviting me over. Take care. Bye.
Bye.